2K Sports. Get ready. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, Zion Williamson can be downright scary when he's getting downhill. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, "You have to have a lot of courage to stand in there because he's coming at you fast, creating collisions. This is a Shaquille O'Neal type of force of nature with a point guard skill set." BA?
Oh, that's well put. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks and for the Pelicans. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Here we go. And it's the Mavericks to start out. Here's Bates. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's rebounded by George. With a step back. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Right wing. Here's Peterson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Doncic. Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
Here's Bates. Pass to Doncic. Knocked away. Sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by New Orleans. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's George. 9 points in his last outing.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. George defending. From 9 feet out, the Mavericks pull it in. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's George, following the score by New Orleans. Doncic passes to George. He got a piece of it. Here's Peterson, guarded by Doncic. Over to the left wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
That one goes. Count it.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Yeah, they need to really start taking care of the basketball. I mean, just careless play since the opening tip.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Stolen by Bryant. Here's Pippen. Dallas, no good that time either.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And Dallas calls time here.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Oh, it's stolen. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Back to Allen.
He makes great.
Shot clock at 6. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends.
And really jumped on the other team early.
Here's Pippen. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Counted from distance. 7 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. Back to the game after this break.
Pelicans fans, please give a big round of applause.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Boy, guys, the Pelicans have been rolling along.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They retain possession.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
And for the Mavericks. Pass to Pippen. Allen with it. Puts up a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother. You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, talent is one thing, but it's about the want to. Up big, but not settling. Continue to press the attack.
Redick gets the bucket.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office movement.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, it certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Doncic against Redick. Doncic passes to George. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Here's Green. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the size of the lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Redick against Doncic. For three. And they'll get another chance. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Green. He can't get that one to fall. And George with some nice D. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Green covering, and a nice finish on the layup. He has 6.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Pass to Inja. It's tipped. They get it back. Here's Miller. Another one falls for Dallas. New Orleans calls timeout.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Green, the pass to Williamson. Shoots over George. And there's Williamson on the assist from Green. Williamson's got 4 points this quarter. George for 3. Here's Miller. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Yeah, they've given up so many second chance points. It's really been the catalyst for this run.
And it's Green missing.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
From deep, here's Doncic. And they get it back. The second effort. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
New Orleans in the lead. Green with the ball. Pass to Inja. 13 feet out. Unable to get that one. And it's Dallas the other way. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Back to George. Doncic against Redick. Here's Miller. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas.
No good on the free throw.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one.
Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, swiped away. On up the court. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line.
Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. 11 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Green, the pass to Williamson. With 4 on the clock. That one no good. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pelicans ahead. They're up 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. New Orleans had no problems getting going. Their biggest lead of the opening period during a very exciting run was all the way up to 13 points. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after one. Second quarter. And that'll about...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
And for the Mavericks. Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. The shot no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. The Mavericks trailing. Tipped away. Here's Peterson. And a missed layup.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And he dunks it down.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Basket counts. He's got 14.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. They'll take on the Spurs at AT&T Center after this one. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip. Here's Bates. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. Some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Recently, we've seen a few super teams put together, but it hasn't always been an automatic recipe for success.
Well, BA, a lot of times you see those super teams on paper. It's all about execution on the floor. And the biggest factor that sometimes hampers super teams is health, and that can be a big factor in upsetting your plans.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Got a piece of it. Takes a 13-footer. That one rolls around and rims out.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots. And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
It's an even 3-on-3 break.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And Dallas calls time here.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. For Dallas, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Allen. Tight defense on him. Here's Bryant. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got his first 2 points of the night.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
I just love the ball movement.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here we go again. The Pelicans on the break. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 22 points for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Pass to Allen. The three is up. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Excellent D there from Bryant.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Mavericks.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Here's George. That shot is off. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 20-6 run. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. To the wing on the left. Tries again. Good. He's got 10.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
No luck on that one. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. We'll be right back.
Mavericks, 40.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And for the Mavericks. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They really emphasize ball movement here today.
Bates misses. And for the Pelicans, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. The ball's knocked loose. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And here are the Mavericks now. George for 3. He's off on that one. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. This one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And Dallas calls time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Who poked away? Mavericks with a rebound.
Great complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Okay, it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look good.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Williams is checked in for New Orleans.
Pelicans. Williams. Give it up for your
The Pelicans have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Driving inside, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. To the left wing. Here's Bates. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure, although we can't afford to.
That might be true.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for New Orleans provided some info for us. It's most likely a sprained toe. If that is the case, a painful injury to have to deal with. An injury like this removes any hope of a return tonight, and it's serious enough issue to make you miss more than a few games. Back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Now here's George, tightly guarded, jumps up, and the finish on the break with the slam.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
To the right side. Here's Bates. Clock at 4.
2 minutes.
And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Bates.
For New Orleans, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Oh, they get a hand on it. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Lets it fly from 18. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Goes back up. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
An easy 2 on the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Ball stolen. Allen defending. And yep, it's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. On target from range.
For 3.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he throws it down with one hand.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just was lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.